Mike Tindall has reportedly signed up to join this year's I'm a Celebrity. Get me out of here. The 43-year-old husband of Queen Elizabeth II's granddaughter Zara will join next month's cast in the Australian jungle, according to The Sun. The former England rugby player will reportedly be the first royal on primetime reality TV, and is said to be joining the likes of Boy George, comic Sean Walsh and DJ Chris Moyles to compete for the Jungle Crown. The details around the father of three still remain a closely guarded secret. However, a source told the publication, "It's a massive coup." Mike has had a box seat for some of the most important moments in royal history for generations. He is sure to be discreet, but his sheer presence means this series will be an absolute must-watch. Mike, who lifted the 2003 World Cup with England, married Zara in 2011 and the couple have 3 children together, Mia, 8, Lena, 4, and Lucas, 1. However, his reported appearance on I'm a Celeb won't be his first feature on a reality TV program. In 2015, the former rugby player appeared on Channel 4 winter sports show The Jump. An I'm a Celeb spokesman told Mail Online, "Any names suggested for I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here, are just speculation." We'll officially announce our lineup for the new series nearer its transmission. Actress Sue Cleaver, actor Owen Warner and reality TV star Olivia Attwood have also all recently been tipped to star on the ITV show. Ms. Attwood, 31, who finished third on Love Island alongside ex-boyfriend Chris Hughes in 2017, is expected to become the first ever star of the dating show to take part in the competition. ITV bosses are said to hope she'll be a hit with viewers as they are keen to secure her for more projects in the future. An insider recently said, "This is a sign that the dating favorite is now so big and produces figures with such high profiles that they can no longer be dismissed." Olivia is already viewed as a rising star on ITV, and this is likely to serve as a launchpad for potentially fronting more mainstream shows with the broadcaster. Last month, Mike candidly revealed how the royal family came together overnight following the death of Queen Elizabeth II. The ex-England rugby ace also admitted he is full of regret for not asking the Queen more questions during his time with her. Mike reflected on his relationship with the late monarch in a special episode of his podcast The Good, the Bad, and the Rugby. He said, "It's been sad, emotional but happy. In some ways amazing. To see the family come so close together overnight. You never predict it. A 96-year-old lady, you know it's going to happen but you're never ready for when it does." Watching what Zara had to go through, obviously she loved the Queen beyond everything else. Their connection with horses, they had a real bond around that. It's like the world has lost its grandmother in some way. He continued, I also have loads of regrets about not asking her so many more things. Having nervousness when you sit there, get that lucky seat of being sat next to her. Going back through history and everything she's possibly seen, 15 prime ministers, I don't know how many presidents. To go through everything when she's meeting dictators, she has to stay neutral, she has to perform her duty. Later in the podcast, he said the royal family had been blown away by tributes from members of the public. You expect an outpouring of love, but I think how it was, the world leaders that came and accepted their invitation without question. Immediately came back and said, yeah, we're coming, he said, adding there was no jostling for positions between the hugely important guests. Talking about the Queen's funeral arrangements, which she was consulted on before her death, Mike revealed he had been told a story, although he could not verify it, about the plane that was due to fly Her late Majesty's coffin from Scotland back to London. He said the plane that was originally intended to carry her was too small, and instead officials had suggested a larger aircraft that had been used to carry the bodies of servicemen back from Afghanistan. Upon hearing this, the Queen reportedly wrote a note that said, "If it's good enough for my boys, it's good enough for me." Mike added, it sort of sums her up that it was her boys. Speaking about the Queen's state funeral, which was attended by some 2,000 world leaders, foreign royals and civilians, Mike admitted the family didn't necessarily realize how big the televised event, watched by an estimated 4 billion people worldwide, was until he switched on the highlights later on. He added it was positive to be a part of the funeral because so many people showed unity in lining up to pay their respects to Her late Majesty. Mike also praised the Queen's strength in keeping some parts of herself private from the rest of the world, using the example of how she sat alone at the funeral of her beloved Prince Philip last year. Although Mike officially joined the royal family in 2011 when he married Zara, he revealed he had actually met the late monarch 19 years earlier in 1992, when she came to visit his school, Queen Elizabeth Grammar, on its 400th anniversary. I think I was in a science class and she came in. Got the Bunsen burner on, he said. I got to say hello to her then,